issues of impeaching Governor Sakaja, it is just political. It is just political. There's nothing much. There's nothing else. These people
Okay. Maliza, engineer.
Thank you. What I'm saying, you know, I was in once. I wanted to be an MCA, and I know the rules and the things that are happening in the house. Once there's somebody who has an interest in your seat, my friend, whether you like it or you hate it, you'll be impeached. So whatever is happening in Nairobi, it's just politically castigated. There's nothing.
Lawrence, I've heard all your submission. In fact, you are on a good way, on a good track. But what I want to ask you, however much Raila is trying to protect the devolution, we don't deny. But in this case of Nairobi, it's just the same with the case of Homa Bay when Governor Awiti was a governor. And even you can even remember after the second term.
Say nothing, my friend. You are saying nothing.
When I'm saying nothing, you can just drop and go. You need to respect everybody in this house. Don't think that you are so special than me. Well, Lawrence, as you understand, Lawrence, kindly, I don't have time to address you. Don't have time to address you.
Right.
Don't provoke me. Engineer Lawrence, my question is, as you can see the state of Nairobi right now, and it is true, and even the governor himself confirmed in the front of Senate when he was summoned, that there is a mess in Nairobi County. And right now the MCAs are planning to impeach him. Can you explain to this house that this impeachment is political? And yet the government...
Hata una bundles, my friend.
Okay, anyone else with a question? Honorable Lawrence, hold your horses, kidogo. Anyone else with a question so that Engineer Lawrence can answer at once?
Lawrence, can I ask you a question?
Kindly, in 30 seconds, please, Honorable.
Despite unasema political, don't you think also Raila and Ruto might be having a hand on Sakaja just to measure, weigh waters, kuona who are the honest side you support? Because Raila has been out there saying ana fight corruption, mambo na corruption nini, but tena inakuwa so tricky upate endi ana defend Sakaja. Don't you think these people are trying to weigh waters? Kuna those people who are really standing on the truth when you nasimama na Sakaja and the government, and those people when you are against, they just want to see Ruto out. Kujua ni kina nani wana deal na upande MCAs. Because they can also have a hand on that.
Okay. Engineer Willis, you have 1 minute to respond. After responding, I'm going to put some rules here. Your debate ikuwe sawa. Kindly respond in 1 minute.
Okay, thank you so much. Kwanza nikianza kumjibu Nyonyodhi nitamwambia ya kwamba mimi mwenyewe nitakwambia kama mkaaji mwenye niko Nairobi, na mimi hata leo nimekuwa na MCA watatu na nimesikia maoni yao na nimeuliza mmoja wao ambaye ni rafiki yangu na akaniambia Lawrence, sisi kitu ya Kenya nafanya hata sisi hatufanyi kazi kwa ground, hatupewi basari. So mimi nikiwaambia hii kitu ni political, it's political. Kitu ya pili nitakujibu Nyashi in 1 minute nimalizane. Ona Nairobi kuna wale makatel ambao wataki kuona kitu mtu akitaka kufanya kitu cha maana. Na hiyo hao makatel ndio walifanya Kidero aliweza kuanguka 2017. Na hao makatel ndio walishikana na aliyekuwa Rais Uhuru Kenyatta wakamtoa Sonko, ambapo unaona wengine wanaanza kusema Nairobi nataka Sonko. Hapa Nairobi usipo align na hawa makatel venye Sakaja aliwatoka, so wanaanza kutumia ma MCAs kuanza kuleta hadi zao tofauti na hisia tofauti kisiasa, so that waweze kuona nyota ambayo Sakaja alikuwa nayo ama nyota kiongozi ambaye Nairobi alikuwa nayo, na amekataa kuwasikiza, amekataa kufanya kazi nao, wanamuondoa. Na hiyo ndio kenye kinaendelea hapa Nairobi. Hata ukisema ni pengine mheshimiwa Raila, pengine ni mheshimiwa Ruto, hawa wako kwa hiyo mkono. Hapana, hao wanataka kuona Capital City ni safi, Capital City inaiza wageni, Capital City ina collect pesa ya kutosha, Capital City rooms na hotels ziko affordable na zinaweza fanya 1 2 3. That is the main executive inaangalia kwa capital city.
All right.
Hii ingine yenye kidogo tu, hii ingine yenye unaona yenye na happen na Sakaja, this is just mere political. Thank you so much.
So thank you so much, Honorable Lawrence. I just want to bring to your attention, honorable members, that this is Parliament on a serious note. So when you want to refer to another member, kindly just refer him as an honorable member, kindly. And also, let me drop this mic. All right. So when I pandisha you, do kindly just mute your mic so that you don't bring noise on the floor of the house. Another thing is, each and every honorable member will have 3 minutes to give us his or her points. Then I'll give 30 seconds for 2 people each to rebut or interject. Then the honorable member will reply in 1 minute so that you can keep time and also make the debate interesting. I'll put the timer. Kindly watch. Check your timer. Ikiisha hivi nitakukata. And let's continue tapping ndio tusihang. Those are the rules that I've put in place. To be fair enough, allow me to pass the mic to Honorable Nelson. Honorable Nelson, you can have the mic.
Thank you, Madam Political Lena, for this opportunity. First of all, I want to talk as somebody who has voted for Raila Odinga for nilimpigia kura 2027 na 2022 pia nilimpigia kura. But Raila, I think what I can say about Raila is a very greedy politician. There was some rumors I heard some few weeks ago that Raila ndiye ana supply Nairobi, ndio supply mkubwa wa Nairobi. Sasa nimekuja kuamini labda inaweza kuwa kweli. Ni rumors lakini sasa nimeamini kwa yale mambo yenye yanatendeka vile mambo yanaenda. Raila ni mtu mwenye anajifikiria sana, ukimwangalia vizuri. Afikirie watu wengine, anajifikiria as an individual. Ndio maana hata maendeleo mengi by the way imeanguka sana kwa sababu watu wanajificha nyuma ya Raila wakifanya mabaya, wakijua ya kwamba the moment they are with Raila Odinga, baba ataenda kuwatetea huko mbele. Sasa mtu anafanya maovu akijua like mimi niko nyuma ya baba. That's what is happening especially in Ruo Nyanza. Anapata some areas are not developed because wamejiva nyuma ya baba wakijua the moment they are with baba. That's why even huyu Sakaja unajua afanye chochote kwa sababu anajua Nairobi County by the way majority of the people wenye wanapigia governor ni watu wa Raila by the way. Ndio maana ukiangalia governor wa Nairobi majority watu wenye wamerudi wanakaa saidi ya baba. So Sakaja afanye chochote akijua ya kwamba bora tu saidi ya baba. Bora tu ako na baba ashapita. So me what I can say, Raila na ametuangusha sana by the way. Mimi nimempigia kura mara 2 kusema tu kweli. But he's a very great politician who anajifikiria peke yake. That's what I can say.
Madam Political, I want a question and interjection from Nelson.
Yes, you can.
You see, you have said your sentiments are based on Raila is a greedy. Can you prove the greediness of Raila? Second question. You compared that you said that Nyanza is underdeveloped because of Raila.
Yes.
So which statistics did you use to realize only Nyanza is underdeveloped? Is Mandera developed? Is all counties in Central developed? All counties in Rift Valley developed?
I'm going to answer you.
Nelson, before you answer,
high school, mimi nilisomea Siaya County. Mimi mwenyewe vile nilisoma hadi nikuonyesha certificate zangu. Nilisomea Siaya County karibu na kwa kina Raila Odinga. Kama kuna the poorest county in Kenya, among the poorest is Siaya County. Hapo nao tusidanganyane. Mimi nimesomea Siaya County. Kama kuna mahali kuna watu maskini ni Siaya County. That's why I say Raila kama angekuwa kusaidia watu, angetengeneza hata industry moja huko Siaya isaidie watu wa kwake.
Allow him to answer Engineer Willis, then it will be fair enough ukimuuliza swali lake. Tafadhali kwa heshima. Asante Nelson.
Si nimejibu mwenye amesema ni proof kama nini. Mimi nimesomea Siaya County na ninajua kitu naongelelea. Hiyo mazingira yangu nimeishi hapo Siaya kwa karibu na kwa Raila. Watu hapo ni maskini
vibaya. Tell me, how is Raila's connection to the progress of Siaya County? Is Raila governor in Siaya County?
angeleta development. Unajua yeye ndiye sahihi kwa hiyo national cake, amekuwa kwa handshake mara mingi kwa national cake. Mbona azileta hata industry moja ya kusaidia watu, hata industry ya samaki, hata factory ya samaki, at least vijana wapate kazi huko.
All right, national.
That's what I was saying.
Question.
Okay. What I was saying. Kitu moja nataka kuuliza tu na nauliza nataka
kidogo tu.
Najua tunaambiana tu ukweli. Mimi napenda tukielimishana, tukiambiana tu ukweli.
The likes of Jackson Shalai, imagine wapandisha wa mute mic yao. Surely. Nikiwa drop kuna shida.
Hi.
Anyway, Nash, you can carry on.
This is what I wanted to ask Nelson. Nelson, umesema Siaya haina development, hakuna factory. But wacha nikwambie kitu moja. Do you know why Luo Nyanza have been backward sana? Tuko backward because ya politics. Most of the investors, they fear investing in Nyanza because each and every time after election kuna na issues mob sana Nyanza. Protect. Kuna mtu ni Rift Valley mwenye ni governor mwenye akikula anapea Ruto pesa. Kuna mtu ni Kisii mwenye kama perform, kuna mtu powerful Kisii mwenye anakula hiyo pesa. Why is it ikifika ni Nyanza, if a governor is not performing, ama in Nairobi penye Raila ako powerful, mnasema Raila ndiye anapoanga kahongo, that's why anawatetea?
Kwa sababu acha nikujibu hiyo peke yake. Kwa sababu ukiangalia in Nyanza, generally in Nyanza, mtu hata kama afai hata kukampeni, bora watu wako na tiketi ya ODM, hata asifanya chochote, bora tu amepata tu hiyo tiketi ya ODM, ako guaranteed kupata hiyo kiti. Ikuwe ni nani, ikuwe hata kama nilikuwa Siaya, by the way, Siaya hata James Orengo hakuwa na campaign. Orengo hakuwa na campaign akiwa senator, nilikuwa hapo nikiwa shule. Hata kutoa posta yoyote. Yaani so long as ameingia tu amepewa tiketi ya ODM. That's why I was saying watu wengine wanajificha nyuma ya baba kufanya mabaya.
Asante sana. Honorable members, allow me to pass the mic to Honorable Nash. Honorable Nelson, you can mute your mic. We are asking you tonight, why is Raila protecting Sakaja against his impeachment? Nash, you have 3 minutes. Kindly, your 3 minutes begins now.
Kuna kitu tu mimi ningependa people to be honest with me. Sijaona baba akikuja openly kusema that protect Sakaja, that Sakaja sikuwe impeached. That's one. Two, mimi ningependa kuuliza swali. Tunataka kuongelea about the impeachment ya Sakaja, yako corrupt, nini yako corrupt. Mtu kama kuna kitu mwenye amekuwa hapa anajiita ameenda wapi, ameshuka. Somebody ameuliza swali mzuri ama sijui kwa Willis. Look at somebody like Governor Nyawera. Huyo msee alipigwa vita na MCAs kwa nini? Despite alikuwa ako independent. But kwa sababu kuna vitu MCAs wako wanakula, kuna shares zenye angetaka MCAs watoke sijui aende benchmarking which where Kawera alikuwa na wakazia. Na wakaka chini wakaona huyu jamaa ako independence na most of the MCAs hapo they are from these parties, either UDA ama chama yenye ilikuwa imeshinda. They make sure that your mama, no matter how hard your mama alikuwa na work hard, they make sure mama ameenda home. The same way hapa kwa Sakaja mimi naweza politically kunaweza kuwa na something politically motivated. Despite kuna vitu kama kuna mtu amesema hapa ati kuna vitu Raila anakulia. Mimi mwenye najua mwenye amepewa tenda ya kucollect takataka. But they were surprised kuambiwa ati ni mtu kama Sudi. Sudi has never been Nairobi. Anajua hata mashimo ya hizi takataka Nairobi. How can be ampatie opportunity ya kucollect takataka? So naweza sema Sakaja might be corrupt. But tuache kutumia jina kusema ati ako corrupt but baba ako pale nyuma kumprotect. Kama kuna mtu ana hiyo evidence kwamba Sakaja kuna check imeingizwa na imeingia, let him come out with it.
Raila met Sakaja this afternoon together with the Speaker of the County Assembly of Nairobi and also the majority leader and minority whip. Yeah, they met at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Foundation this afternoon, today in the afternoon, in line with the issue of impeachment of Sakaja. So maybe they met to look at ways in which they can protect him. That is why we are saying, why is Raila protecting Sakaja? That's where the question.
Kwa hiyo meeting, nani anajua agenda was what? Ama tu ni speculation tunaongea tu. Raila amemeet mpaka Senate. siku ingine. Sikusikia watu wakisema kuna kitu wamekulia.
Honorable Nash, why would Raila meet the Speaker of Nairobi, County Government of Nairobi, and the majority leader and minority whip, if that 84 signatures zimeshachukuliwa in line to impeach Governor Sakaja? Does the math add up ama aingiani? Why would he meet them?
But mimi nangoja Raila akuje aseme amemprotect, cause let the MCA do the work. Kwa sababu whether wame decide kutoa Sakaja hapo, Raila cannot defend Sakaja. Trust me, ataenda home. So let them do the work. Hata kama kuna do Raila amepewa, let the MCA do the work. If they have already collected the signature, let them do the work ya kuimpeach Sakaja. Cause I'm sure kama wameamua Sakaja aende home, ataenda home. Whether with Raila or no Raila, Sakaja will go home.
But Honorable Nash, do you know that the County Assembly of Nairobi, watu wengi sana, majority ni watu wa ODM? Do you know that?
Why do people fear this mzee? Okay, let me niseme kitu alafu for 1 minute.
Honorable member, I feel like you are running away from the truth.
Let me say something, Arena, Mr. Speaker, for 1 minute, alafu ni quit. In 30 seconds ni quit. Kuna kitu ndarudia kwa hii platform. The day Raila politics itaisha Nyanza. Unakumbuka the same way Nyachai died in Kisii? That's the time Kisii really changed. The way this Raila phobia will come out of Nyanza. Na Nyanza ikue a conflict of interest for someone to be a president or what? That's the day things will change in Nyanza. Just why ndaka kuonyesha hiyo ndo uzito sahi naona ni kama people are talking in this platform. People fear Raila so much that hata development kukuja makwenyu iwezi kuja because you fear talking about Raila. That's what you're trying to tell me. Afadhali ulale njaa ufinywe lakini Raila asiguswe. Is that what you people are trying to tell us in this platform?
But wewe ndio utaki aguzwe, wewe ndio utaki aguzwe.
I need a proof.
All right, thank you so much, Honorable Member. Allow me to give 2 people to rebuttal or interject before I pass the mic to Engineer Willis. Is there anyone who wants to rebuttal or interject? All right.
I just want to ask Nash a question, Honorable Speaker. As your closing remarks are not pleasing. Why? Because you talked about Nyanza. I think we are on this issue of Nairobi. How is Nyanza getting to display and all these things? Why do we have to go back to Nyanza's view? Why don't you just answer a question based on Nairobi politics? Because this is what we're asking.
Okay, let me answer you on that. Unajua everybody mwenye kwa hapa utasikia nakwambia Raila ndiye amefanya Nyanza hii ifanyiki, Raila ndio mara unafanya Nairobi, huyu mzee ako corrupt, sijui ako netumbocrat. Alafu the people who are talking about that, they are all from Nyanza. So unashindwa, they people fear people from Nyanza that kama kitu ni mbaya. Unajua what people don't know about us Luos. Luos kama kitu ni mzuri, we fight for it ni mzuri. If you offend Luos, they will prove you that you have really offended them. But nashindwa, why is it that as Luos, when something is wrong, we come out and say it's wrong. When it's good, we come out and say it's good. Ni nini yenye hatuwezi ongea against this mzee, watu waone kweli yenye ametukosea as Luos? Hiyo ndio kitu najaribu kuuliza. It's not that I'm against people. Ni watu wanakuja wanasema huyu mzee ako hivi, but they don't prove it.
Raila ameweza kukosea bwana.
Exactly. What was your question in 30 seconds? I said clearly that you ask your question in 30 seconds, then you be answered in Honorable Nyonyodhi, what's your question before I pass the mic to Engineer?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you very much. Mr. Nash, my question is, why do you think... Oh yeah, Honorable Nash, I'm sorry. Honorable Nash, why do you think when there is something happening on the side of the government, and you people who are supporting this government, you don't want to say the truth? What is happening? Because what we are speaking, it is something which is ground, and the evidence is also there, how those people met. Mr. Nash, let's speak the truth. Let us not bring other things outside. Can you just explain to this platform, why do you think Raila is trying to defend Mr. Gachagua, not Mr. Gachagua, I'm sorry, Mr. Sakaja? Why do you think Raila is trying to defend? If you are trying to say that there is no payment there is nothing is getting behind the curtain. So why do you think he is trying to defend Sakaja? Thank you.
Let me ask you one thing. Do you believe on audit, ile auditing huwa inafanywa na huyo mama anakuja open anasema kuna pesa imelipwa mali fulani but they cannot account for, kuna do imelipwa mali fulani and is not accounted for. Mimi ningengojea nione kuna audit imefanywa ikasemekana kuna pesa Sakaja ametoa na hiyo pesa kulingana na vile imeenda either imeingia kwa kuna company ya Raila ambayo maybe ni hiyo
audit already is out. Audit is already out, and even the other day Sakaja was summoned to go to Senate, my friend.
Bwana watu jibie bwana, wacha kugombana, wacha jamaa jibu swali.
Na ndio nimekuuliza with that audit kuna yenye imesemekana kuna pesa imeenda imelipa.
Alright.
Imeenda kwa Raila company ama imeenda kwa account ya Raila. Una kama ile ya nani ya Kidero yenye walisema kuna pesa imelipwa ikaenda kwa kampuni ya molasses. I want to hear something like that. Then tuache kusingizia huyu mzee kama hakuna mtu akona proof kwamba kuna, tuache kwenda with the rumors. Kama tumesema tuambiane ukweli.
Proofs are there. Proofs are there.
All right, thank you so much, honorable members. Allow me to pass the mic to Honorable Engineer Willis. Kindly, you have 3 minutes.
Yeah,
let's tap.
you,
we are not tapping. Let's tap the screen, honorable members. Kindly carry on.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm happy and honored to take this mic from you. Thank you. I'm going to say this on regards to the issue of Baba Raila Odinga meeting Sakaja and the majority and the minority of the County Assembly of Nairobi. What we need to agree that my brother just said here that if this is a political, the whole issue of impeachment is political instigated. And I'm going to agree. If you see Raila calling these people and having a meeting with both of the minority and majority and all of them, the speaker, true, it means that it's politically instigated. Because if it's politically instigated, it means that Raila Odinga will solve it. Because there's nothing politically that you can do in Nairobi that not solve. But if it was things to do with based on the things that wrong deeds of the governor by corruption and whatever, then you couldn't have seen Raila. My friend was new or go. So you couldn't have seen Raila interfering with any process. But because it's politically instigated, he has to be there. That's why you have seen he has met them. So him meeting them has only one thing for me. That Sakaja, nobody will impeach Sakaja in Nairobi. I might not agree with his kind of leadership in Nairobi. But when Raila Odinga says Sakaja is okay, it's okay. You want to complain, it's up to you. Yeah. Then for us, your father will agree. If you want. The next thing is, for these people who are continue blaming Raila for the development of vote on vote, there's a brother I wanted to ask, is from Kisii. Is Kisii developed? Do they have all the factories in Kenya? Do they have any factory in that region? Somebody is coming from as far as Rift Valley, as far as Central, and bringing for Raila for their undeveloped areas. So this is just mediocrity and the people who have just very low when it's have a very unlawful minds. And therefore, I'm going to say you don't need to blame Raila for your governance weakness or your type of leadership. If you think Raila is not doing well, bring us your father, then we'll bet him. He will go to Mandamanda and do that, and then we'll approve, and then we'll follow him. But stop mentioning Raila in things that are not concerned, especially in Nyanza. So Gachagua, not Gachagua, Mr. Sakaja is there to stay so long as Raila is. I know he's not going anywhere until the election date. So these are just scrambling for power, which is not available.
Thank you, Honorable Willis. I don't know whether there is anyone who would want to rebuttal. Evans Musungu, kindly mute your mic. I should not be telling you people to mute your mics. Honestly, you guys are adults. Anyone who would want to rebuttal or interject?
I don't want to rebuttal, but I want to tell Engineer Willis, you are right bro. Cause mimi najiuliza, kwani kusema Wajaluo wote sisi ni wajinga kabisa, yenye inamaanisha Raila ametubebea akili yenye if something is going wrong in Nyanza, we cannot come openly to defend our development in Nyanza until baba akuje ndiye make decision what we want and what we don't want. That's how people are telling us. Cause kama mkulu mwingine amesema hapa amesomea Siaya, hakuna development imefanywa Siaya. Kisii have been having Matiang'i kwa government ya Uhuru. Ni nini kampani gani imejengwa Kisii? Me I know. The only thing investors wamefia Nyanza.
Honorable Nash, you can't compare Kisii to Kisumo. Kisii wanapanda vitu. Ni wakulima. Na ni wafanyabiashara. Logical Honorable Willis.
Madam Speaker, pass the mic to another honorable, because these people are Speaker, for me, I don't have anything to interject, because now what can I interject on those points? Because they are very sketchy.
Say, my friend, shut to you, Nyamaza.
It's your turn. You had a question?
Engineer Willis attacked me that Raila hajafanya maendeleo Siaya. But what I can say to Engineer Willis, charity begins at home. Charity begins at home.
Wewe wakati Nyachaya alikuwa nini yenyu aliwapea nini, aliwajengea kampani gani? Wache tupima bwana. Wewe ulienda mashule, ulienda kwa msituni.
Umeitembea Kisii.
Waacheni hiyo siasa yenu mbaya bwana.
Kitu ilinishtua about Siaya after kumaliza high school, villagers walikuwa wanangojea matres zetu. Tuwaachie, yani vile walikuwa.
Nelson, Honorable Nelson, here we are mature, kindly please. Those are minor things we can discuss in this house. Madam Speaker, I beg your direction, please.
Engineer Willis ananipandisha hasira. Mimi sikuwa nataka niongee na hasira.
I'm the speaker here, so allow me to pass the mic to Honorable Lagat. Lagat, kindly have the mic. Let's tap the screen, those who are watching us and those who are here on the panel. Honorable Lagat, you have 10 minutes.
Thank you, Honorable Political Arena, the Speaker of the Day, my fellow panelists. Let me...
Mnamsikia ama ni mimi tu? Mtampea time baadaye. Honorable General, are you here with us, sir? Honorable General? Yes, kindly, you have 3 minutes. Kindly start.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and everyone who is with us. I want us to be very factual kwa hii debate tunaongelea. We are speaking about the impeachment of Sakaja, and this is not the first time an impeachment has been brought. Just recently, 2 days ago, there was an impeachment of the governor of Kericho. But you could have seen, you saw what the kind of witness the county assembly walikuwa na letter to the Senate. So one thing tulitoka nayo, the main point that we really came out with is that these people, there is some they are politically castigated. For example, you might find kuna MCA mwingine ako kwa assembly, but the intention of this MCA is not on merit of the governor. Si ati governor amepoteza pesa, lakini it's mostly the impeachment that are being brought in our country are politically castigated. So the main reason as to why Sakaja and Raila maybe had a meeting, according to my thought, one, politics is about perception. So what we are discussing right now is the perception. We are feeling like kwa sababu walipatana ni kama sasa anaenda kuseek refuge to Raila and then pia anampelekea pesa. No, that is why we are getting it wrong. My understanding in this is one, Raila controls Nairobi. Raila understands the politics of Nairobi. Sakaja is a governor of Nairobi. The member of county assembly in Nairobi County Assembly, half of it, actually majority of them are from the ODM party. So if the impeachment is as a result of politics, then it means it is just logically that Raila must come into play. See, it is also when Raila comes into play, it means that akona a different motive. No, only that Raila want to understand what is the political motive who is the reasoning behind? Is it based on merit? Is it based on politics? So that is number one. Number two, kama sasa in our own here kwa bunge, we understand that government is always in two segments. There is a national government and a county government. There is nowhere that Raila fits in between the county government. So if there is a county government, so if there is a county governor who is messing up with the resources of the county, it can't be that Raila takes the blame. I mean, out of the 47 counties, kunaonanga hata zingine zimekuwa ranked zikiwa chini. Those counties that has been ranked zikiwa chini, you can't say that sasa Raila is in Turkana, Raila is in Tana River. If there is a governor failing in Wajir, it is Raila. Only that sasa we want to profile him because he comes from Nyanza. Let's stop that. Raila is not a leader of Nyanza. The stature of that person is a national figure. That's why right now unaona hana political position, but he's given is accorded respect, not just in Nyanza alone, across the country. So I can see my time is up, but let's argue it in a very objective way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Odinga, for keeping time. I really appreciate. You wanted to rebuttal? I only want someone who would want to interject.
Yes, I'm here, Madam Speaker.
Carry on. You have 30 seconds.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much. Thank you very much. Honorable General, I've heard you so well. You are a man of politics, and you have explained to us very well. And my question is, yes, we understand Raila controls the politics of Nairobi, and you know the governor was not from his party, which means they were rival. Up to this moment, he can even summon the governor and they meet for him to hear what is going out about this impeachment. Do you think Mzee Raila Odinga will save Sakaja from this mess freely? That is my question. Thank you.
Anyone else with a question so that he can answer at once? Anyone else with a question to General? Okay, you can carry on, Honorable General.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. I want to answer the question that has been brought out by my colleague, if Raila can save Sakaja. Okay, my answer is very direct. Number one, the first thing to understand, what is the motive behind Sakaja's impeachment? Is Sakaja's impeachment based on merit? Amekula pesa ya wananchi? That is the first thing. Or is the impeachment of Sakaja brought in as a result of the politics of Nairobi? We all understand Nairobi is a cosmopolitan county. It's not something in Yonazasema now that there is a specific person. Politics in Nairobi is totally different from politics that we do in our regions, maybe Rift Valley, Western, ama Nyanza, ama Coast. No, politics in Nairobi it's a cosmopolitan county. Everyone is there. So Raila needs to understand what is the engine behind the impeachment of Sakaja. Is it based on merits? Is it that kuna pesa amepoteza ama amekula ya wananchi? Or is it based on politics of the day? So if by any chance the impeachment behind Sakaja is based on politics, then I tend to believe and I hope that Raila to some extent can save Sakaja. And I tend to believe because the member of county assemblies, wengine wanatoka sides za ODM, actually majority of them wanatoka sides za ODM, and with the broad-based arrangement, Raila can come in hand with the president and they can save Sakaja if it is politically castigated. But I tend to believe in the other event, on the flip side, if Sakaja is impeached based on the merits, ama kitu amefanya, the mistake amefanya within the county, if Raila indeed is a statesman that we believe he is, he won't protect him. And Maki, not only in county assembly, Raila can even just let the impeachment go through, but he can still be protected within the National Assembly. It's very easy, in the Senate, sorry. It's very easy to protect him as well in the Senate. We saw what happened with the other impeachments in zimetokea hapo nyuma. Kawira Mwangaza, for example, the 2 times before she was impeached, it was the government that was saving her.
Okay.
When it comes to the governor of Kericho, the same applies. So I tend to believe if it is politically castigated, Raila will save him.
General, kuna kitu ujamujibu anakuuliza for free. Yani is like he has to be paid to protect Sakaja. Yani ujasikia vile Nyonyi ameuliza ati for free.
Okay, hebu tukubaliane. Who is Raila to us? Does Raila lack resources yenye anataka? For example, I always believe that ukitaka kuvai, for example, if you want to vie for a seat, you need to mobilize funds. Unataka, for example, you want to vie for a presidential candidate. But we all know right now, Raila is at his like the end times of his political career. Sasa we tend to believe, in majority of us think that 2027 it will be quite it can be a very difficult thing for Raila to come again to vie for the president. So these resources anatafuta, is Raila someone who needs resources right now, or is he someone who is protecting his reputation that he has built over the years, over the 40 years of his politics? So that is where we miss it. So if by any chance Raila save Sakaja, at himself because of money, he is going to save him because of the motive behind the impeachment. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Allow me to pass the mic to Honorable It's Vince. So we have two topics. Number one, do you think that Sakaja is a good governor? Question number two, why do you think Raila wants to protect Governor Sakaja? Those are the two topics of discussion. Kindly, Honorable Vince or Vince, Honorable Member. All right, allow me to pass the mic to Honorable Evans. If Honorable Vince, are you there or not, so that I can carry on to another person?
Good afternoon, all members. My name is Vince, and mi kwangu sioni. I don't see any problem Sakaja has. Sakaja is a true leader. Sakaja is not just a governor. Sakaja is sijui niweke aje, but Sakaja is also like a mentor to others, to the young people. Sakaja has really changed the face of Nairobi. If in case you are a true, I don't want to talk of politicians, let me say, if in case you are a true leader, if any honorable member is a true leader here, we are all politicians, but there is a difference between politics and leadership. If I'm not wrong, there is a difference between politics and leadership. But to Sakaja is a leader. Sakaja is not just a politician. Sakaja is a leader. Sakaja is really trying. Like, Sakaja is doing the best in Nairobi. So if in case Raila is going to step up and support Sakaja and prevent Sakaja's impeachment, then that's a very good idea. Let Raila do the best for Sakaja. While hao wengine wanasema like Sakaja, Raila steps up. Let's take example of Raila. If in case we elected Raila, hizi cases zote atungekuwa nazo, hizi sheets zote tuko nazo, Madam Honorable Speaker, atungekuwa tunaziona if in case we elected Raila. But we never elected the best. We chose a politician over a leader. That's all I have for now.
Well, thank you so much. Anyone who would want to rebuttal? Honorable Vince amesema Sakaja is the best. Anyway, anyone? All right, if there is none, allow me to pass the mic to Honorable Evans.
I just wanted Madam Speaker.
Yes.
Nilitaka kuunga Vince mkono.
Nauliza swali.
It's Lawrence, eh?
Nilikuwa
nataka kuunga Vince mkono. Mali moja tu mali amesema there's difference between a politician and a leader. You know, the moment umeingia kwa limelight ya politics and you are a leader, utaanza kuita politician. But ever since I knew Sakaja has never been a politician. Sakaja has been a leader. Hapo tu ndo namuunga mkono. Nelson ukanikotea.
Nataka niulize it's Vincent, sijui ni Fini ama nini.
Yes.
Nataka unitajie vitu mbili Sakaja amefanya apart from mambo ya chapati. Ile mashine ya kutengeneza chapati. Nataka unitajie tu vitu mbili Sakaja amefanya na nitakubaliana na wewe.
Hiyo si swali. Kwani
hakuna kitu Sakaja amefanya.
Mr. Nelson, are you in Nairobi? Are you currently in Nairobi?
Yeah, currently I'm in Nairobi.
Do you have kids in Nairobi? Do you have kids in Nairobi?
I'm in Nairobi right now.
Do you have kids in Nairobi? They are feeding for
kids.
free. They are free feeding program for children in school. That's one.
And nimesema hiyo mambo apart from mambo ya kukula hiyo ya chapo. Nimesema uweke kando
hiyo kwanza unlike universities. See watu wanakaa njaa wanainama daily, tunainama kwa hizo universities. And there is money in Kenya. Nairobi is the Nairobi is trying in terms of cleanliness. Nairobi is trying.
Vince,
revenue collection.
Vince, you are trying to tell us Nairobi is trying on part of cleanliness. Vince, just say the truth. The other day I was in Nairobi, and even I was having some of my friends who are leaders in Nairobi, and they were saying,
that is the other day. That is the other day. You are not currently in Nairobi. That is the other day. You were in Nairobi, but now currently you are not in Nairobi.
The truth.
Oh God!
We are here to speak the truth. That's true. But you should not force us with what we have not seen. Okay?
Nyonyido and Nelson, don't force Vince to tell you what Sakaja has done. Tell us what you wanted Sakaja to do, but has not done. As simple as that.
Honorable Odinga, kindly you need to pronunciate this name very well. I'm very sorry with what you
interject here.
Nairobi inakuanga mbaya sana.
Nelson and Nyonyodi, I want to interject here, and I want you to tell me, in reality, ever since we have the municipality of Nairobi, and the last mayor was Joe Aladwa, and then the first governor was Kidero, the second one was Sonko, the third one is Sakaja. I want you to tell me, who among the four people I have mentioned has streamlined the sewer line of Nairobi? Up to date, the water have been coming from along the Ngong Road to CBD. As per now, kukinyesha mvua Nairobi hata siku tatu mfululizo hakutakuwa na maji yametapaka mjini, maji yanateremka. Nataka mniambie, kati ya Mayor Aladwa, Governor Skidero, Governor Sonko na Governor Sakaja, nani streamline sewer line ya Nairobi, at least blockages zikatoka, maji ikateremka ikienda River Tana, ikienda Indian Ocean? Who has done that?
Kwani huko Nairobi gani?
No.
Uko Nairobi gani?
No, answer me. Mimi niko na answer me.
Mimi Nairobi yenye niko drainage system kukinyesha na kuanga mbaya sana.
Uko Nairobi gani?
We should have order of answering.
Order.
Can you just speak order of answering?
Guys. Tuache ukuwa tunapiga kelele hapa bure. Nimeuliza tu swali. Madam Speaker, I've just asked a question.
Lawrence, Madam Speaker akisema order unanyamaza.
How if you cannot listen to what the speaker is saying? So allow me to pass the mic to Honorable Evans himself.
No, Madam Speaker, my question has not been answered.
Honorable Evans, are you there or not?
The question has not.
Okay, I'm there.
Kindly carry on.
Okay, acha tujibu, tuseme ukweli, tuambiane hapa ukweli. Okay, politics. Tukienda kwa issue ya Sakaja, acha nianzie hapo. Sakaja hakuwa impeached. This was just a plan ya Ruto na Raila. Walikuwa wanapima maji.
Kwani is he already impeached? Is he impeached already? When you say that hakuwa I'm like, I don't understand.
Okay, like hiyo ni ishakuwa impeached. Hakuwa impeached. Ilikuwa tu plan ya kuweigh between kuona hawa MC wa Nairobi huyu ako wapi, yani wanaangalia way waone where is Nairobi and how are they thinking, no, so that wajue like kwa 124 tuliona only 10 were present wakiwa ready ku impeach, meaning 85 almost 80 hawakuwa around. So kumaanisha hii kitu ilikuwa tu ya hewa. Okay, that is all.
Nyako, kindly have the mic. Nyako, if you can hear me. Honorable Nyako.
Thank you, Madam Political Arena. It has been quite long, but
I'm Madam Speaker. So when
yes,
you address me as Madam Speaker, and the other members are honorable members. This is Parliament.
Madam Speaker, a minute. Would Nyako withdraw that statement, the name Political Arena, and call her Madam Speaker? Please, withdraw.
I withdraw. Yes, I withdraw the statement.
Carry on, honorable member.
Yes, to the Madam Speaker and all the honorable members, I take this opportunity to greet all of you. Concerning the theme of the discussion about Honorable Sakaja, I think people has made their contribution, and the reality is Sakaja is not a politician. Sakaja is a leader, and is one of the best leaders that has happened to be elected in Nairobi as far as the governorship seat is concerned. He's the guy who's streamlining Nairobi. He's taking Nairobi to the stage or to the next step that has been ever dreamt of, or to the expectation of the most of the Nairobians. So when we talk about the current ongoing issue about the impeachment, this is just but a political issue. There are few politicians who don't want Sakaja to be the governor of Nairobi, and that's why they are doing their level best to ensure that they do away with the guy. They simply want the current deputy governor of Sakaja to take the throne, so that all the things they have been they want, all the things they will wish to happen in Nairobi, so that they can maneuver. And that is what Sakaja has been firm on. He want Nairobi to be like to get and acquire the status of a city. And that's why ukiangalia Nairobi vizuri saa hii na ukikompare na during the times of akina Sonko, the times of akina Kidero, Nairobi is several miles ahead since Sakaja achukue hiyo leadership. Na mtu asiniulize ati nitaje vitu ngapi Sakaja amefanya. Before uniambie nitaje, you are the one unafaa kuniambia ni nini Sakaja hajafanya ili unataka afanye. Uwezi enda kuishi kwa mtaro then unaclaim ati maji na kuvuruta ikutoa wapi? Mbona hajavuruta watu wengine? Then on the issue of Sakaja and Raila, I think ukiangalia the ODM iko very predominant in Nairobi, iko na several MCAs, and if the hand of baba itakuwa hapo na aseme Sakaja hata impeachiwa, all the ODM MCAs they'll vote, they are not going to vote for the Sakaja impeachment. That is it, and thank you.
Madam Speaker.
Yes.
Madam Speaker, allow me.
Do you want to rebut or interject, honorable member? All right.
Thank you so much, Madam. I just want to join Honorable Nyako in one thing. Sakaja is a leader. Number one, let's not politiciate this group. Let's not cite anyone.
In whatever he has said, kindly you have strictly 30 seconds, because I'm not giving you more time because you had talked.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you have like 30 seconds to join whatever you wanted to join, honorable member.
Okay, thank you, Madam Speaker. But what I wanted to say is, number one, what he said, Sakaja is a leader. And that's true. Sakaja did the best for Nairobi. The thing I'm trying to, there's something I want to get out, like nataka kutoka kwa, like I'm sublining myself from what Nyako is politiciating Nairobi and ODM. Penye tumefika sahi, let's not bring politics. UDA, ODM, what, no. Let's say what is wrong, what is right, kindly. If Sakaja want to be impeached, let's talk about impeachment. Let's not talk about ODM. Let's talk about Raila as individual. Kindly. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Engineer Willis, you wanted to rebuttal or interject?
I just wanted to say, someone is in a Awelo village in Siaya. I want to tell us politics of Nairobi. These guys should shut up and let us talk Nairobi politics. People like you know them.
All right, so I think it's Engineer Lawrence time.
Madam Speaker, I won't keep quiet when I'm being attacked and you are there. I can't keep quiet because I don't know where Awelo is. If there is something personal between me and Honorable Engineer Willis, kindly confront me in a broad daylight, my friend.
Honorable Member Nyonyodhi, come slowly. No one is attacking you. We are just rectifying everybody.
Honorable Engineer Lawrence, I'm being attacked.
Nobody, no.
How can an honorable member mention me when I'm quiet? I'm hearing all the submissions because I want to interject.
I am sorry on his behalf. I am sorry. Are you okay with that?
One thing we want to tell you is that we are in Nairobi, but you are not in Nairobi. So if in case we are addressing issues to do with Nairobi, give us time to tell you what happens and what's not happening in Nairobi.
It's Vince. You are honorable. It's Vince. You are out of order because right now, if I tell you where I am, you won't even believe. So I'm a Kenyan, I'm in Kenya, I'm in Nairobi, and I'm someone who keep on walking. Okay? I can't be in Nairobi and yet I'm sleeping without food. My friend, I need to change the position.
According to what you said earlier, Honorable Nyonyodhi, according to what you said earlier, you said you visited Nairobi some days back. You are in Nairobi. That while you are excuse me.
With a tremendous respect, my brother, Honorable Nyonyodhi, you told us that, in fact, you are trying to explain to us how CIA is and everything, and you told us you are there. Even you told us about housing and everything, housing, social housing.
Madam Speaker, kindly move the motion because Willis is irrelevant all the time.
Okay, honorable. I mute my mic, sir. But siasa Nairobi wachana nayo.
Engineer, actually we are not tapping. Could we please tap okay, let's take 1 minute, honorable members, to tap the screen kindly. Let's tap the screen in 1 minute. Kindly, we have 30 seconds remaining. Let's all tap. Nelson, Prince, General, let's tap Obina, Engineer Willis, let's tap in 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, in 15 seconds, in 10 seconds, in 9, in 8, in 7, in 6, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Thank you so much for those who have tapped. Engineer Lawrence, Honorable Engineer Lawrence, you can have the mic, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Speaker, again for giving me another opportunity. I want to say this. First of all, I asked a question between Nyonyodhi and Nelson. None of them answered me, but I want to tell them this. Since the last mayor of Nairobi, who is the Honorable Mayor, I will call him Honorable Mayor Aladwa. He's my friend. Then we had Kidero, we had Sonko, now we have Sakaja. It's only Sakaja who has streamlined the sewer line of Nairobi, whereby the sewerage is not blocking anymore. When it rains, even if it rains in Nairobi in the whole week, the floods will not be the same the way it used to be. The stagnant waters was everywhere. More so when I'm in Kibra right now. I have friends in Kibra, I visit people in Kibra, I've stayed in Kibra. Right now in Kibra, when it's rain, the Nairobi River from Ngong River, going through from Kibra, 42, going down to Line Sabah, going to Nairobi River, Kirinyaga Road, going down there. I block the way it look in a block. It's now clean. That's a mark. Wherever somebody has done something, please give a gratitude. I stay in Kasarani. Back in the days, Kasarani, Nairobi River that goes down to Kasarani, ukivuka maji mazuri, it used to block. And I remember very well back in 2022 when Sakaja was the governor, when he was just sworn in as a governor, kulinyesha mvua mingi. Hadi hapo mahali iliua watu 7 the same day. But for now, ilifunguliwa, hiyo drainage yote ikatolewa, kila kitu maji ina flow. Kumenyesha mvua mingi, lakini hizo issues ndogo ndogo hatujaona so far. We need to give credits where it dues. Guys, whether you hate somebody, hate someone with facts. People are saying Sakaja is corrupt. Yes, the system is corrupt. Even if you're a bishop, once you are elected there, you'll be corrupt. How do you avoid this thing of being corrupt? You should have your own strategies. Sakaja has his own plans to make Nairobi great, to make Nairobi clean, to make Nairobi the hub of East Africa. Right now, if you see Nairobi is the hub of East Africa. Right now, Nairobi is not the way it used to be. I've been in Nairobi for the last 17 years now. Nairobi has changed. Ever since I've been in Nairobi, Nairobi have changed under the leadership of Johnson Sakaja. This thing that is happening and the motion that is being ran in the...
You know, we were talking about why Raila is protecting
I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that, Madam Speaker. I'm coming to that.
Okay.
Yes. Right now, when you are talking about the impeachment of Governor Sakaja, you should know this. Nairobi is being ran by the cartels. And so many cartels of Nairobi were there supporting Sakaja, knowing that Sakaja will bide and bow with them. But Sakaja has now decided to use his own lane. The same thing, the same cartels are now doing it with the Honorable Babu Wino, so that Babu Wino should be the governor. After 2 years, you will see the same scenario of Sakaja to Babu Wino. So this thing, and I'll continue telling you this. Today I met 3 good MCAs from Nairobi. They told me, Lawrence, what do you want most? We are not doing what we told our people. Education-wise, we don't have the bursaries. That is the most important thing they are fighting Sakaja with. So, if the courts decided to stop the county government to issue bursaries, should Sakaja continue issuing bursaries and there's a court order that decided to stop the court bursaries? The court order that stopped the county government to give bursaries. So why are we blaming this guy for that? I even asked them. They told me no, that's the main agenda.
Namsikia. Are you people voting?
Bila tukusikii.
Unanisikia kwa
Yeah.
bwana kaka?
Hatukusikii.
Kuna na simu bwana. Haya, sasa hivi unanisikiza?
Tengeneza tu mic tarudi kwako. All right. Binomial nomenclature, you can have the mic.
Okay, thank you, Madam Speaker, and all honorable members. I think it's high time let us talk the truth. The issue here was about Raila meeting Sakaja, but people are diverting from that point, going to other political things. It was, let us converge here and make a statement. Why did Sakaja meet Raila, or why did Raila meet Sakaja? And that was the point. If we think in that perspective, we will actually come to a conclusion, and a very clear conclusion. But when we think outside that bracket, political things will come again and confuse us. Here, I have 2 things to point out. The Raila I know, since when I was a baby, has never met somebody without a deal. And that is a pure truth. You cannot know today, but after some time you will know that Raila made a deal. You cannot see Sakaja meeting Raila without making a deal. And all that is because there is a motion of impeachment, whereby Sakaja is supposed to be impeached. So the first thing, he runs to Raila because Raila has numbers, so that Raila can tell his members that, this guy is pure, this guy is clear, don't impeach him. And that's the point that Sakaja is trying to bring it out onto our minds. Secondly, the so-called Raila, in bracket, let us call him Baba wa Taifa. Yes, we respect him. But this Raila that we know is only somebody who thinks that will come out and tell you that Raila has no intention of you as a citizen of Kenya, has anything to defend you other than defending either his family, his stomach, and his friends from since independence. if you follow the channels Raila has been going and the agreement has been going, there is no agreement Raila has gone that benefits a citizen. Every time you see that
Honorable Engineer Willis order. You can carry on.
you will see, Engineer Willis is trying to defend what he knows is a pure truth, but he's just because he's because he's from the area there, so he must defend his own. But the truth be told, Raila has been conning Kenyans since the independence up to today. And let me tell you, if the missionaries would have been in Kenya the time of Raila, they would have not have gone, because Raila needs always plays a game of utanipea nini. Akipewa anaambia watu wake huyu ni kama pamba. Sasa watu wake wanasema huyu ni pamba, tuachie hapo. And that is the pure truth about this man called Raila. Ukiona amekuja kwa Sakaja, hapo kuna kitu kubwa inapikwa kwa jikoni. Next utaona ya kwamba Raila na Sakaja atasimama kwa jukwaa aseme Sakaja ni kama pamba, ako clean, anafanya kazi, hata kama kazi haifanyiki, atasema hivyo kwa sababu kuna kitu amekula. And Nairobi is a metropolitan city whereby pesa inaingia Nairobi peke yake is almost 30% of the whole nation. So hiyo pesa ndio everybody who has numbers is targeting, and Raila is also having numbers, is also targeting that money, and that money is with Sakaja because he's the governor of Nairobi.
Okay.
I have a question.
Madam.
Let Engineer Willis, let Honorable Engineer Willis go first, then we will.
Honorable Binomial, you told you just make a very bad statement, which I'm going to ask you a question about. You told us that Raila, since the independence, has never fought for anything that is benefiting does as benefiting Kenya, and in fact, you went ahead to say that everything that Raila always is fighting is for himself and his family. I have two questions for you. Number one, when Raila was being beaten and brutalized when he wanted multipartyism, him and others, was he fighting for himself, for Ida and his children only? When he was fighting for her new constitution, was that one meant for him and his children only?
Madam Speaker, allow me to answer Engineer Willis.
Carry on in 1 minute. Carry on.
Okay, let me inject education into your head. Raila has never been a constitution activist. People who fight for a constitution are lawyers like Otiende Amolo. Raila stands like a shed somewhere. So Orengo and Amolo and others, after fighting, they bring a draft, go and read. But Raila is an engineer like any other engineer who doesn't even know what a constitution is. After wamemtengenezea sasa wanampea enda sema kwa sababu yeye ni puppet, anapiga tu kelele, but watu wamedraft.
Sasa hiyo ni education gani? Huwezi sema English for more than 3 minutes.
Very abnormal, man.
Rubbish.
Binomial, I just have a single question to you personally. Madam Speaker, yes, it is my question. Yes. Binomial nomenclature, you've used a term there, you've referred to Raila as a con man, and he has conned so many Kenyans. I want to be very, very brief to you personally. What is it that Raila has conned you or any family member of yours? Just answer me that one only. What is it that Raila has conned you?
When Gen Zs were killed, was Raila not there? But after coming, what did he do? He went.
Answer my question.
He went and made a deal with the people who killed the Gen Zs.
Binimal, enda kwa swali, jibu swali yenye umeulizwa. Wachana na mambo ya Gen Z.
What has Raila called you? Raila, what? It's not even about betrayal. What has Raila called binomial?
The guy
Answer me binomial.
will not answer anything. He doesn't understand anything.
Allow him to answer you.
Allow me also to ask a very simple question to binomial nomenclature.
In 30 seconds.
So, my brother, binomial nomenclature, you are saying that you want to inject a little education to people's hard disk. And from where I sit and the way you talk, it clearly indicates that you are just a small beta personnel who from your photo, you are camouflaging that you are a senior police officer from United States, or you really want to be one. So from where I sit, I know that you are the serious con man in this East and Central Africa that people like us have never seen. So calling Raila Amolo Odinga a con man, yet Raila Amolo Odinga is attached to any robust development that has been brought to Kenya, i.e. the Katiba that you are speaking about is courtesy of Raila. The reason why you are in this platform and you are speaking venom, courtesy of Raila. Where was your father by then?
Okay, let me answer. Let me answer, Honorable Otieno. The statement since independence, the statement of Luos always is to defend Raila, even if it's in a wrong direction. They must just defend. The first thing. Listen, I'm answering. Engineer, listen, I'm answering.
Don't drag Luos. Answer the question.
You see the name Otieno here. Is Otieno not a Luo? He's a Luo, of course. Why? And he's bitter because I've touched his the so-called Raila in bracket. But the truth is, since when we had these political things, utasikia Luo wakisema what Raila said, it's final. They cannot read even the constitution itself.
How has Raila called you?
As long as Raila amesoma,
how has Raila called you binomial? How have you been called by Raila?
All the honorable members, you are asking a simple question.
Binomial is very green, Bwana.
All the honorable members.
He can't answer. We want him to answer.
Madam Speaker, 1 minute. 1 minute.
No. Honorable members, I have to protect him because goons ndio wako hapa sasa. And I have to protect him. It would be very fair to protect him.
Goons ni watu wagani, Madam Political Arena? We are honorable members.
All the honorable
Political Arena. Call us goons. Nani ni goons bana? Mbona unatuita goons sasa? Sisi
Order. All right, allow me to give the mic to Honorable David Ouma. We were talking about this.
Madam Political Arena, apologize to us kwanza. Huwezi tuita goons. We are not goons bana.
I don't know who Political Arena is.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
You are Madam Speaker and we are bona fide honorable members.
Otieno, mute your mic. Otieno, mute your mic. Mr. Otieno, mute your mic. Otieno, mute your mic.
Thank you. The moderator, my friend.
Madam Speaker, I just want to direct to the point. First, the MCS has constitutional right to oversee the governor. So when they sat down and decided to impeach the governor, it's also right. So let us not meddle in between. Let the MCS do what's supposed to do. When they find the governor is guilty, let them go ahead and do what's supposed to do, supported by the Constitution. So Raila meeting Sakaja at this hour, it seems a lot because at this hour Raila meeting Sakaja, which means that Sakaja wants Raila to sentence him. And I've been a supporter of Raila for decades. And right now, I'll go against Raila because Raila should leave this issue to MCS. There will be MCS. It should not meddle in between. Let the MCS do their work If Sakaja is not doing what's supposed to do, let the FCFs vote and let him go home. That this issue of someone is doing the wrong thing and he went there to be sanitized, that is very wrong. That is why we have a problem in Nyanza. Nyanza, you cannot you're right, because we are being given leaders by this so-called Raila Odinga. So let Raila Odinga stay away from this. Wachie wa MCAs wafanye kazi yao. Let me just make case, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. I don't have any Honorable Member who would want to rebuttal or interject.
I'm here to rebuttal.
Okay, you have 30 seconds.
I'm after him.
2 seconds.
Okay, David, I want to ask you some question. Are you an MCA in Nairobi County?
Keeps is the one. I'm not MCA. You also, you're not MCA. Let MCAs do their work.
But do you know that Sakaja is not part of ODM? Sakaja was elected through UDA party. Are you aware?
That does not matter, Kipiwan. It's the governor. And the MCS has a right to oversee the governor.
So stop tarnishing Baba's name.
The reason why M001 keep Sakaja meets Raila's this hour of impeachment. So we must have a question mark as Kenyans, as taxpayers in Nairobi.
So Baba doesn't have right to meet Governor Sakaja. That's what you're trying to tell us.
David, can you style up?
You know, I know you are a goon of Baba, but when something's wrong, it's wrong. Let us call a spade a spade. If it's my brother is doing wrong, let us do this wrong. At this hour, let the MCS do their work. Let this not middle between, because not Baba, the appetite of Baba of money is very high. His appetite is very high as far as his money is concerned.
You're saying nothing, my friend. You're
My friend, you are very stupid, David. That's why you are David Auma.
Madam Speaker, please.
Kwani sisi wewe ndio unatulisha?
Madam Speaker, protect
wewe ndio unatulisha.
Unatuambia bwana. Those are nonsense.
Madam Speaker, please protect people.
Those are shenanigans.
I can see.
Let me talk now.
So the speaker must be on toe.
Speaker,
I can see.
can I talk, please?
Kindly mute your mic, Morning Star, Honorable.
Morning Star, we have order in this house. You cannot speak before David. You cannot speak before David, before Tieno Bana. We have an honorable member in the house.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and all the honorable members. The issue of Raila Odinga meeting Sakaja, it is very normal, it is usual, you know. Raila meeting Sakaja, they are in a working relationship. You know, after 2022 election, morning, Susie Mike Ban. After 2022 general election, Sakaja felt that because Azimio had more members of county assembly members, he felt that for him to run county government of Nairobi, he needed Azimio. Therefore, they formed a broad-based government, a mini broad-based government at that time, to work very well with the Azimio. Therefore, today, when members of county assembly have raised along to impeach Governor Sakaja, Raila Odinga echoed previously and something that we felt that he was saying the truth. Nairobi as a city, the development that normally come up falls under the national government. Many of them zinakuwa under national government. So Raila Odinga amekuja aka question kwanza, before you impeach the governor, the allegation that you are raising against the governor falls under the national government. Before even as we proceed, Governor Sakaja akaenda pale kuelezea Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga ya kwamba they are feeling that I have not done this and this and this, and what they are saying falls under the national government. Kwa sababu gani? Wakati moja huyu Governor Sakaja alikuja akasema tunataka kudecongest Nairobi, akaenda akajenga pale bus terminal pale Uhuru Park 400 million. Akasema ya kwamba hizi matatu zote zenye zinakuja city zikuwe zikienda pale, lakini kwa sababu Rigathi Gachagua na wale owners wa matatu wakakataa, wakasema ya kwamba basi zitafika pale terminal, ziende town ndani. Governor Sakaja akaraise mkono akasarenda. Tu Governor Sakaja akakuja akajenga market pale Kangundo Road. Akaambia wale mama zetu ambao wanafanya kazi pale Haile Selassie Avenue na pale nje ya Mudhurwa waende pale Kangundo Road. MP Gakuya na huyu Rigathi Gachagua wakaamuka wakakataa. Wakasema hao mama wanadhulumiwa. Tena Governor Sakaja akasarenda. Governor Sakaja amekuja akaleta huyu Mosiria ambaye sasa ndio afisa mkuu wa kusafisha jiji. Wamenunua vitu mingi pale za kusafisha jiji, lakini vijana wakati waliandamana wakavunja kila kitu. Those are the development that the county governments ought to do because they fall under the county governments. Lakini zile vitu allegations zenye MCAs walikuwa wanatoa, they fall under national government. So Raila Odinga with the Governor Sakaja, they are wondering what is the motive behind it. Kwa sababu mnafaa accuse mtu on what he has done wrong, not on what nyinyi mnakuja nayo. Ukiangalia kama barabara ambazo walikuwa na accuse ya kwamba Governor Sakaja ameacha barabara ni mbaya, dilapidated roads, zina fall under Kura na Kenha. Kura ni Kenya Urban Roads Authority. Hiyo ina fall under national government. You don't expect a governor to do the job that falls under the national government. So hii ndio maswali yote Raila pia na Sakaja wamesimama kujiuliza. You need to accuse the governor based on what he has not done. Governor Sakaja alikuja akasema tusafishe hii mito yote, River Nairobi, Ngong River na hizi zote. Akakuja akatengeneza na William Samoei Ruto ile nini ya wale vijana walikuwa na vasi juu makoti ya green sijui nini, wakasafisha. Hadi juzi hivi mumeona Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto akiwa pale Soweto wakilaunch hiyo project. Governor Sakaja amemploy Green Army vijana wetu zaidi ya 10,000 wanasafisha jiji. Huyu Governor Sakaja amehakikisha kwamba watoto wanakula. Because he felt that was the promise he promised Kenya people of Nairobi. So he's delivering what he promised. Alafu tena bado watu wanauliza kuliko kuleta hii chakula ya watoto kukula dish na account. And he's fulfilling what he promised. Yeye ndiye alipigiwa kura nayo. So he's fulfilling it. Alafu mziena wanamwaccuse kwa nini anapeana chakula and that should not be the priority. Na yeye anafuata manifesto. So this is the thing that Raila Odinga is asking.
Honorable Senator, the MCAs are citing financial mismanagement, stalled ward projects, and delayed bursary disbursements. And Honorable Tieno Logistics is here in the house. Honorable Tieno, the issue of delayed bursary disbursements, is it true? Is it true? No. Is it true or not, Honorable?
Madam Political Arena, that one is the only problem that Sakaja.
Order, Madam Arena.
And why Senator, Honorable
the reliance
order. Order.
Scholarship and bursaries that no MCA were giving. That one is the only place that I can take Governor Sachs Skuzote wrong. And if we can correct even today, overnight, Sakaja will be clean as Pamba.
So Honorable Tieno Logistics, you are saying that the MCAs are right on the issue of delayed bursary disbursement, and also
Order, Madam Arena.
they are citing also financial mismanagement, which I think it's true, Honorable Tieno Logistics. Why do we want to sanitize Honorable
Madam Arena, order.
House of Parliament?
Order, Madam Arena.
Yes.
I rise on the point of order. Point of order.
Yes, carry on.
You cannot usher in Otieno as if he's an ordinary member in this house. He's a majority leader. He deserves to be respected.
I know, Honorable
And he should not. You are disrespecting Otieno.
I'm going to give you time to welcome Honorable Tieno Logistics. But you know, there are some few things that Honorable Senator Okello was saying here, that the issues that the MCAs are citing are issues of the national government. That's why I asked Honorable Tieno if the issue of delayed bursary disbursement is true or not, because he has had the problem, and it is true. Anyway, Senator Okello, you can finish up so that I can keep time to usher in Honorable Teno Logistics.
Okay, thank you, Madam Speaker. I accept being guided kama nyo the allegation ya kwanza, but the other allegations are true. Hiyo nimeona yule anaitwa nani Robert Alai alikuwa pia anaongelea hizo vitu zenye nilikuwa nasema. That's why I was pointing out a correction that Raila Odinga said vitu mingi zina fall under national government 90%, kwa sababu Nairobi ni capital city and many things are being headed by the national government. So kuna vitu zenye MCAs walikuwa na raise but they fall under national government. Ukiangalia ni only 10% zinabaki pale. Thank you.
All right. Is there anyone who would want to rebut on whatever Honorable Senator has said? If there is none, I'm going to give Honorable Keep time.
Yes, let me support.
All right. Just hold your horses. Honorable Keep, you can usher in Honorable Teno Logistics even as...
Yeah, thank you, Madam Arena. Now the house seems to be in order because, when we have Honorable Teno in the house, he's a man of dignity and honor. He should be respected and granted a very serious reception in this house.
That's true.
This is a house of honor, and Otieno is among the founder members of this platform. And this is a very good and international platform which attract more than 1,000 members in a day, both local and international. So Otieno, we respect you, sir. You are a majority leader. I just want to pass the mic to you directly, majority leader. Thank you.
Welcome, majority leader.
Thank you very much, members, honorable members, for giving me that rousy welcome. And in fact, I've seen that in comment section, people are really crying foul. Even them, they will just one day be great, and the people will recognize them wherever they enter. But all said and done, we were on Sakaja running to Raila for help. And I think Raila, in the fullness of time, is going to talk to members of ODM that I normally believe they are majority. There's a Mio, but it's basically ODM. I think they are majority in that house. On a quick rejoinder, following the allegations made by MCAs, the only one allegation that is very, it is conspicuously seen is this matter of bursary. You find that at the last year, the bursary was stopped by control of budget. Control of budget saying that there is misuse of bursary, meaning there were double allocation of both executive bursary and those bursaries of MCS. And MCS, from where I sit now, they are very bitter with that thing, because going to the ground to tell Mwananchi that bursary is not being provided by Governor Sakaja to them, it is a tall order. That's why MCAs are now desperately in a quick move to set record straight to our brother stroke Governor Sakaja. But all the allegations are just backup. The only senior allegation giving MCAs had time to reach the ground, because I'm a ground man, is that narrative of bursary. The other development, MCAs normally know how to navigate with contractors on the ground, and they normally see how they see the finance so that the down payment can be made for them to do sewage. There are several development going on. As my brother Senator has explained, there are several development Sakaja has induced in this our county government of Nairobi. So if Governor Sakaja can come up tomorrow and say that the money that was allocated for bursary is readily available And members of the county assembly starting from tomorrow are going to receive that money. They are saying that it is misplaced, stroke, misused. I tell you, you will not see any single MCA complaining. Even me, I'm touched because I was supposed to get that bursary of executive. I'm not getting it. It is now upon me as a parent to make sure that my daughter has been given adequate has been given school fees so that he can be in school every time, because that one is my, as a family, is my obligation to see my child stroke son go to a robust school the way he passed the examination. Okay. But due to that I'm a politician, Sakaja saw it wise for him to give me that. But if Sakaja can return it again to me, I'll be very much proud. So the MCA should fight Sakaja tooth and nail until Sakaja and Baba will come to a common ground to give us what belongs to us. And if Sakaja cannot succumb to their pressure, Sakaja should just leave the office as early as yesterday, because that one is the only mandate we gave Sakaja, and that one is where we feel pinched. So, my brothers of all broad-based, where you sit, where there is a problem, we must say that there is a problem. Where there is good thing, we say there is good thing. But matters education, Sakaja has performed dismally. Thank you.
All right. Is there anyone who would want to rebuttal or interject on whatever one of the members?
Very robust answers from Otieno, from Honorable Otieno, the majority leader.
But he has not, the honorable member has not touched on the issue of Raila protecting the corrupt leaders like Cyprian Awiti and the likes of Sakaja. Anyway, allow me to pass the mic to Honorable Keep 001.
I want to say something to Otieno.
Carry on.
Otieno.
He is honorable Otieno.
It's the majority leader, Banna.
Majority leader is available.
Okay, Honorable Otieno. Honorable Otieno, today I applaud you. I didn't know you are a balanced person. I thought anything broad-based was good for you, but yeah, you have done well today. But Sakaja promised us 1 million chapat.
Honorable member, you're out of order. Why are you speaking in your vernacular?
That's the language of broad-based, Jabe. You know the headquarter of broad-based is Homa Bay.
No. Let's just speak in two languages.
Sakaja did not. Sakaja came with a very good deal of tap to it, the dishi shuleni, which is doing well. And also the chapat, it was the narrative given by His Excellency the President William Samoei Ruto. He is still working on that mechanism. In the fullness of time, we are going to realize that chapat served with those mandondo there. So you just hold your horses, mutu.
All right, Honorable Keep 001, you can have the mic.
Okay, thank you, Madam Political Arena. When my boss is around, we don't speak much. We actually toe the line and support the motion that the Honorable Majority Leader has spoken. If you have seen that the mistake which Honorable Sakaja has done is only not to give out the bursaries. He saw it so many years, and my work is actually to support what the Honorable Majority Leader has said. Today I cannot speak much. I support my post. We say two term.
Very correct. Very correct, Honorable.
Honorable Morning.
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
Carry on, Honorable Member.
You know, I fail to understand if a full member who has been voted to come and represent him
is hitting momentum, is gaining ground. Stop being bitter, my friend. We are two-term guys, and we don't need even to apologize.
And if I can answer him furtherly, with the standing orders in this house, it's very well when we talked about political alignments and everything, it's right if the honorable members to align with the majority leader on his submission. So the honorable Keep is very correct.
Maybe to add on what Binomial has said, members, I cannot go against majority leader. Ile kitu anaona akikaa chini, binomial nomenclature wesi ona ukisimama. So, usipingane na majority leader is always correct.
Thank you, Honorable Members.
Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker, a bit.
Madam Speaker. Okay, let me first answer Keep. What you did not answer? You did not answer my question. My question was actually, if your members whom you are representing in this house today are watching you speaking and saying that you cannot go against what Otieno has said. What if Otieno has said that Keep is supposed to be killed? Will you say it's okay? Otieno has said.
Yes.
Without saying you are on.
I will dot the line. Maybe he has done a mistake on me, which is very correct for me to be killed. Why are you, Peter? Maybe I'm on a
wise, Honorable.
Madam Speaker,
Honorable Keep, you're very wise.
Madam Speaker, I think I'm not going to allow this statement to go down. That Raila Odinga is meeting Sakaja to sanitize him or to solicitize money for him so that he can prevent the impeachment. That will be a very total statement against Prime Minister. What we are saying that, and I said it clearly, Raila through Azimio, they have a working relationship with a county government of Nairobi. In 2022, they signed that agreement. Therefore, Sakaja meeting.
Senator, I just want to understand. Are you repeating what Otieno said?
No, I just want to make this statement. You know, some people are here saying.
Then you are out of order, sir.
There's one thing that I want to clarify, and that's why I've said, you just wait, I finish the statement, then you can do it. I said it in 2022, Sakaja made a commitment with Azimio, because Azimio at that time had more members of county assembly. So they signed an agreement under that in the county government. So Sakaja meeting Raila Odinga is not seeking to be vindicated. He's not seeking to be vindicated by Raila Odinga. What he is just doing is seeking advice from Raila Odinga. How can he maneuver this problem that is ahead? Because we know very well that Robert Alai is an ODM and he's the front runner who has initiated the process to impeach Sakaja. Therefore, we cannot say ODM is at forefront ya kumaliza huyu Sakaja asikuwe impeached. No. What Sakaja is doing is seeking advice from Raila Odinga. How can we do? When Otieno says that hiyo basari ndio ijakuwa disbursed na Raila ana advise Sakaja immediately kama hiyo ndio shida so disburse basari, then huyu jamaa kuwe vindicated asikuwe impeached, will there be any problem? We are not saying that Raila Odinga is eating money. You know, when someone say that Raila Odinga anaendanga kukula pesa ndio ashift our corrupt leaders, it will go down very bad, and we cannot allow such things to happen to Prime Minister. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable members. We should be
Thank you, Honorable, for notifying that.
The mic to Honorable Morningstar. I don't know whether it's Morningstar or what. Honorable member, kindly have the mic.
Yes, thank you, Madam Political Arena and members of the House at large. So let me start by.
Mambo ni two-term.
Okay, Otieno, have your mic mute. So what I want to say is this. First of all, I want to support what Senator Okello has said. we must all first understand that
Address members of this house as honorables. Kindly,
honorable members, I'm supporting what the honorable senator has said. You know, sometimes we must understand that Nairobi is a big city driven by many things. So that's why you find that it is very, very, very hard for governor to finish his one term, and going for 2 terms is just it is not easy at all. So one thing, you cannot impeach governor because of one point of one that he has mismanaged. You need to have a clear evidence of piles, more than 10 points, that when you take to the Senate, they will read them, and maybe the governor will come there and he will say yes, and he say yes or no. So what I'm saying, at the same time, Raila is not an MCA. He cannot stand there and say maybe Sakaja will not be impeached. This is what I mean. When the MCAs align themselves for the impeachment of Sakaja, maybe Raila will intervene, but Raila will only intervene for the advice. But to the process, it is totally I think it will totally affect him politically, because that is a man that he really understands what's going on in the city. At the same time, Azimio have the numbers in that assembly. So what I can say, Sakaja have done a lot in Nairobi. Even today, when you walk in the CBD, you can notice that there's something have been done in that city. The city is really clean, and it is one of the best city under the sun to walk all around Nairobi. So what I'm saying, those who are saying that Sakaja have Baba is going to sanitize Sakaja, that's really a total loss, because Baba is only going to give him advice that if it is one thing that is causing a problem, please just do it, so that we can escape this thing. Another thing, let now me go to those people who are saying, those honorable members who are saying Raila is a conman. I start by I saw a honorable member, I think he has gone down, who have wear a compact. I wanted to inject him something. Sometimes you need to be silent in the Kenyan politics, because as Raila is a man who know where to go. Is a man who know where he will be today and where tomorrow he is heading. So sometimes when you talk of conmanship, I was seeing some members talking about his behind the killing of the Gen Z. How? And the Baba man has came out and tell Gen Z that we should keep this thing off. We should look for a solution. But the Gen Z told him, you just stand aside. Give us this thing. It is our own battle. We will fight for ourselves. So Baba he have to go aside to give the Gen Z. They have to fight for their what they see as their right. So I think those who are saying Baba is behind the killing of the Gen Z, they are totally lost. The Gen Zs, they have refused to listen to Baba man, so they have decided they will go there to die for themselves. So there, Baba is clean about that. And I say, as I'm going to finish, siku zote ni 2 term.
All right. Before I allow us to ask you questions, I'd really love to ask you only one question. So, Honorable Morning Star, why would the Right Honorable Raila Odinga meet Governor Sakaja together with the Speaker, Majority Leader, and the Minority Whip at the same time? And knowing very well that there are some MCAs that wamesha sign ile nini ya kuimpeach Governor Sakaja. Why would he meet them now that Sakaja is going to be impeached? Why? Why now? In 30 seconds.
Okay, I will answer you this way. As Caesar has 2 cutting parts, and let me say a knife has only 1 cutting side. So this is what I mean. Baba man is like a Caesar. He can cut by 2 sides. He can sanitize a bad thing, and at the same time he can turn that bad thing to be good. Those are the two sides of a cutting scissor. So this is what I mean. It's not exactly that he's going to tell them, for you guys, let's do this, go and table this motion down. No, he's just going to sit with them. What is this as a reason in your parliament? What is this as that is bring concern about everybody about impeachment?
Morning Star.
So I think that is the only thing that is going to give out the advice.
Morning Star, you are not answering the question.
Are you the one that I'm answering?
No, based on the statement you are giving out, I don't think you are answering the question.
I'm the one who answering, and unless you are in my mind, I give you to answer. So this is what I'm saying. Babaman is I've just called maybe the majority, the speaker to go there and maybe consult something, but not necessarily the impeachment, just to take advice in case he got impeached, in case there is enough evidence, in case there is no evidence. At the same time, we know it might go through the parliament of the MCS, but when it went to the Senate, it bounced back like Mutai, like the one of Mutai we saw it yesterday. So I think that's my answer. Thank you.
I don't know whether there is anyone else who would want to ask you a question or rebuttal in 30 seconds before I come.
Political arena, maybe to add on what you said, you know, we saw that happening the other day in Kericho when Ruto visited MCS. Even it was not even Ruto, it was Kashagwa who invited all the MCS, governor, speaker, and the clerk of the assembly in Kericho for reconciliation before things went to the Senate. After that, we saw Mutai, that thing got arrested. A few years later is when Mutai is being taken to the Senate. So sometimes it's good for MCS and governor to reconcile, but Baba ni msee na Waswahili wanasema palipo na wasee hapaharibiki jambo. So Baba saw it wise to reconcile the MCS with the governor before moving the motion in the floor of the House of impeachment.
Thank you.
I think you have answered the question simply.
All right. Allow me, honorable members, to pass the mic to Honorable One Term. And honorable members, I don't know why you are not tapping the screen. You are not even sending gifts. I don't know. Anyway, Honorable One Term, you can have the mic. You have 3 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I want to say this. I think we forget too easily that, first of all, who is Sakaja? How did he come to that seat? First, he came with questionable papers. This guy is incompetent. And for the MCS now to wake up now, I think Nijai Nawasumbua. First of all, they are not genuine. And I have heard from some quarters that already there is some bargaining going on. So I don't think that even without the intervention of Baba, that it could go on. So Sakaja is someone who should be impeached, not only on the grounds of corruption, which he is, but also on how he came there with questionable papers. Number two, somebody said that Baba should not be called a conman. Who gave him that name? It is his friend, Ruto. He's the one who used to call him conman. So you cannot now tell us that because you are in government that that name now has been now washed by 2-term or something that. So I don't have many things to say about that.
All right, thank you, honorable member, for being brief. Is there anyone who would want to rebuttal very fast in 30 seconds?
Honorable member hana kitu ya kutuambia bwana. Tuambie vituko.
Maybe I've got a question with this the self-proclaimed one term here, the so-called one term. How can you How can you tell this honorable house that Sakaja is incompetent? Yet we saw him providing evidence that he was in the University of Makerere in Uganda. Were you in class with him? Did you school with him?
Okay, you want me to answer that question?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay. Now you are, because now you are a good man. You are defending him. Were you in school together with him?